well, I can't think of any concerns I have. No. So when we first started, I think I might have told you that. Well, when I questioned you, and when you and Rodrigo were on the call with me that time, I said, you guys were going to have to bear the brunt of my cynicism because of previous experiences. And Sterling was one of those. And so, so my only concerns were in the beginning is hand you this fee and hoping that you can perform, and you have. And the other biggest thing is the support that so you not only have a good lead and appointment generation machine, but there's this link of people that have experience presenting this certain way, and that's been a big help also, because I could eventually learn this over the maybe 15, 20 appointments or something, but no telling how many clients, like the guy that Rodrigo and I talked to today. He is without a doubt the absolute smartest client I've had close to 1,000 clients in the annuity space. And he was the smartest, most knowledgeable person that I have ever encountered. And Rodrigo said something a couple of weeks ago in one of the weekly calls. He said the big key to success is being confident in everything you do. Mm-hmm. And I know that if I had handled this guy totally on my own, I would have started stammering, stuttering, and things, and he would have never even had a third call with me. And so those are the types of things I'm really appreciative of having them on the other side of this equation. That not just having good people to talk to, but folks that can help you bring them to a close.
100%. It's a full system, right? We're helping you get in front of people that want to talk to you, that have high assets, but in addition, you're also getting the support in terms of the sales training, and also you're able to shadow how someone does their appointments. So it shortens the learning curve. Yes, you can learn it after 15, 20 appointments, but you probably know a lot more about what we're doing a lot faster just because of all the appointments you already had. And it's only going to get better. This is just the beginning too. So super excited, man.
Yeah. And something else that I had noticed on the very first weekly call that I sat on, that several of those people that were on that call were already 12, 15, $20 million producers and things like that. Whereas with other calls I've set in with other services and stuff, we've got people that might write an annuity a month and things like that. So you guys have done very well with your recruiting. If you've only got 40-ish guys, and a large percentage of those are large producers like that, it's just a self-fulfilling, propelling, improving thing. So you're not bringing people on that have to learn what an annuity is, much less sell it, that type of thing. So I'm grateful to be part of that.
Yeah, I mean that's another key part of it is the community, and the community piece is only going to get better as we keep getting more top producers.
And so also one other thing I'd say about annuity cases now versus other ones, this is the quickest I have encountered, other than just some straight lead services. This is the quickest I've seen the actual possibility of return on investment this quickly. I don't know if I said that the right way, but anyway, because most of these services, they say expect 2 or 3 months, and then you'll get the hang of it and all that kind of stuff. Uh-huh. And here I am, pretty much 6 weeks with you here. And of course, this first one I closed was more market, but it's from learning the concept through you guys that I was able to close that one and do that. Anyway, I appreciate you being available. And this other thing, I really appreciate your availability and your communication and stuff as well. That something else that I've encountered in other services, it's hard to get hold of people. And or if you do leave a message or something, it's sometimes 2 or 3 days before you hear back. And this type of business, quite often when you need to answer, you need it at least the same day, if not within a couple of hours, whatever. So I appreciate that, your availability as well.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, you're paying for a service. You're paying for a premium service. So I gotta make sure we have premium customer service as well.
But then Rodrigo made my day today as well. He and I finished up a client in Michigan. Looks like they're going to move about $1.5 million. So that made for a good day as well. We're going to do that at the end of the month, on the 29th probably. Yeah. I had another second appointment today that little old lady in Kansas that has $1 million, and it was a second appointment, but it's kind of like a first appointment, second verse, really, because she didn't have the preparation stuff like she was supposed to have, everything. So I got to touch base with her again at the end of the week. And let's see, seemed like I had another one. Well, there's two that Marco and I had worked on. They just kind of fallen by the wayside. We haven't been able to reach them. And but yeah, I'm really impressed. I've had some viable cases here right off the bat, as opposed to this person I was just telling you about. I had messed with them for about 3 months, and their show up rate was terrible. They were promising appointments as well, and then I just left them alone for 2 or 3 months, and then they told me they had their 2.0. They were just really going to kick ass now and everything, so I gave them a shot in the month of May, and they got me 14 appointments. One person answered, and person.
Yeah, go ahead. Mm-hmm.
And that one person was a grandmother who had nothing to her name. She was totally disqualified. So yeah, was.
Oh, awesome. Yeah. I guess I know you touched on this a little bit, but what would you say, like, how things are now? Now that you found that you're working with us, how do you see your business improving? How do you see your business, skyrocketing and hitting your goals? Do you see yourself hitting your annuity cases goals?
Yeah. Yeah, so our business revolves around two things. One is the number of opportunities, and the second is the quality of those opportunities. And I've seen an increase or an improvement on both of those in my case. Like I mentioned in my previous experience with the other 14, I use my air quotes appointments, and they're not worth anything if you can't get anybody on the phone. And then so not only with annuity cases now are getting people on the phone, and they've been consistently answering, and they're or showing up for the Zoom meeting, and then when you combine that with the presentation material, the PowerPoint presentation and things like that, it's very easy to engage the person and intrigue them enough to have that second appointment, and then begin to pull into specifics and things like that. So yes, the number of opportunities and the quality of those opportunities is a big improvement over my previous encounters anyway.
Last question, just to kind of wrap it up. If there's like another person looking at us at annuity cases now, probably looking at all of our other competitors as well, what would you say to that person to get them off the fence and working with us the best out there?
I would say just trust me. In my previous experience, I have seen the others, and annuity cases now has just got the better A to Z program out there versus the others that you might can get some good leads but have no support, or you might get terrible leads and have a little bit of support, and sometimes you don't have either. But with annuity cases now, you have it all. You have good quality clients who do show up engaged, and then but then there's also the support to show how to effectively present, and so it's great, great leads, great training, just great process from start to finish.
It's not just the A, B, C, it's A to Z, like you said, right? Take care of everything.
Correct.
We help you and support you. Not only get them in front of you, but also support you in how to close them and move into the next appointment, and eventually you'll submit your application. So it's a beautiful thing. That I'm super excited. We'll keep getting you more appointments.